a question. I got up this morning and I wanted to know, why did Jesus refer to himself as the Son of Man? I have to be honest with you. I almost got a little angry because I kept reading and reading and reading every time I got a moment. Well, let me say this. When I had a lunch break, I did not take my job's time to pursue what was on my mind. But I wanted to know, why was Jesus referred to as the Son of Man? I came home and I was driving. It took me about 2 hours to get home. And I asked God, I said, Lord, tell me, reveal it to me, because I really don't get it. I said, I'm not satisfied with what I heard and read online. And I really want to know, what does it mean? I knew that he was the Son of God, but why is he called the Son of Man? You know, I got my answer, because he always answers me. I'm always in his face with a question. And so I'll bring to you what he brought to me. He said to me, after I read many, it's a lot. And when Jesus did something, he said, "And the Son of Man." And then you'll find the Son of Man sitting on the right hand of the Father. As it was in the day of Noah, so shall it be in the day of the Son of Man. And I just want to know, why would he, refer to himself as such? Then I started thinking. I even came home and got the word man and looked it up, and got the word son, looked it up, and I kept looking it up and down, trying to see how can I grasp his purpose for identifying himself like that. And this is what I got. You know how, you remember a long time ago we used to watch this movie called Tarzan? And Tarzan would say to his wife, Jane, "I Tarzan, you Jane." And when Tarzan said that, that was such a admiration or proud, or not pride, but just happened to be Tarzan, because if Jane got in trouble, then Tarzan said, "I Tarzan, you Jane." And I just got the idea and believed that Jesus was so delighted to come to earth as God's expression of a man. He wanted to be, it's not so much that he's a man. You know, we see so many people that we might take lightly who we are. But to be born as a human, to be called a man, to be called a woman, to be called a child, that's a miracle. I believe that every time Jesus said, "The Son of Man, I the Son of Man," I think that the Father was just so elated with the fact, because he got it. I made something that nobody, even a man, can't make a man. I made something that's such a miracle and such an expression of myself, that Jesus said, "I am the Son of Man." The Son of Man. The Son of Man. And I think that just expresses that Jesus didn't take lightly God's handiwork. I think that we need to realize that every time we come in the presence of another human being, we're coming into the presence of what God made. Oh my God, you know I love children. And to take a child and to go inside of the womb, to take the seed of a man and put it in the womb, I don't know how we do it. I don't know how God did it. But I think that Jesus expressed to his Father, although I know that I am the Son of God, I don't have no problem saying I'm the Son of Man. Woo! I just know that expression, and I think that the way I feel right now is the way God feels about me getting that understanding. I don't take it lightly. I don't take it lightly. And I just imagine, what is it like to see a child that grows up knowing the Father, going through childhood and and then being a teenager and then becoming a man, just all he knows is a fresh manna, fresh bread from heaven. He's been fed by all of his life. And not only being fed, but exemplifying. That's a life. I want to share with y'all this little poem that I just got home. Hadn't been home a good 30, in the house here, a good 30 minutes. But I wanted to write something. I was wanting to write a song, but as soon as I get musician, I'm going to start singing again. But the name of this poem, and I hope I do it justice because I just wrote it. The name of it is The Father and the Son. So I'm going to be very animated. And I may make a few mistakes, but hey, I'm going to try to, if I do it wrong, I'll do it over on another day. But this is how it goes. The name of it is The Father and the Son. Just wrote it, and I want to share it with you. It says, before the beginning of time, I was planned. My birth, my death, and even my rising again. I was there when my Father thought, when he thought of you, right by his side with amazing, asking, Father, would I be a part of that too? If only you could see the amazing, the joy in my Father's face when he said, my son, my expression of grace. For 6 days I did not rest. And until I completed everything for man. And man is my best. Son, I'll need you to finish this. And I'll put in you everything that he'll ever need. That didn't rhyme, did it? Since you are willing and ready to obey, I'll rest from my work on this 7th day. You know, son, I see me and you, and me, you and me, is all worthwhile. And that don't rhyme no more. I wrote it right, but I can't read my handwriting. I see me and you, and it's all worthwhile just to see us in the heart of a child. That's good. I'm gonna rewrite it and write it better because I just wrote it. And it did rhyme all the way through. I want to go back to this part. For 6 days, I did not rest until I completed man. You know, that's my best. Son, I'll need you to complete what I see. I'll put in you all man will ever need. Since you are willing and ready to obey, I'll rest from this work on this 7th day. Son, I see you and me and you. It's all worthwhile just to see me, us, in the heart of a child. Hey, I love it. I'm going to perfect it. That's what I want to share with you today. The oops and the shouldn't have said that, but it was fun. And I'm excited to share with you. This is what I dream of. This is what I come home to. This is what I ride with when I'm by myself. This is all I want to talk about. God and the child. You know, we're not raising kids. We're raising kings.